Shazam! There we are, folks. Oh, I didn't even put a mic on you, Joey.
Sorry. Talk loud.
Maybe they can hear him through this super mic. We got Oliver on tech support right now. Let's take a look. You got Joey on the camera. Matt, our maybe most technical with the camera person around here, is homesick because, you know, he just works himself too hard. But he did come in here and he scraped the roof all morning, and then he went home from there. He had a half day. The roof is looking hardcore. And you can see down here all the scrapings, if you will. We've moved over and we're washing. We got all kinds of action going on here. Joey just completely re-cleaned and reorganized and displayed that whole display over there here for our happy hour event tonight, because right now the gallery is out of commission. And that means that it's literally completely empty as I've ever seen it, and we're about 2/3 of the way done scraping and painting the ceiling up there. Then we've got those beautiful balls hanging back there, those glass balls hanging from the ceiling, which if you've been to our gallery, you've seen them before. That's over the register, super nice. Look at that great finger. And we're gonna polish those off real nice and get them looking good. But that's just a little update as to what's going on today. There's many things going on, and we're not quite through the halfway project to painting the ceiling, but man, it sure feels like we're moving fast, and there's a lot more to do at the same time. But we're doing it, and now's the right time to be doing it. We have some leftover pieces, as usual, from the show that weren't sold that I wanted to highlight here that are on the Gathering Point page, and I'll get into those in a minute. But the purpose of this show right now, this is the Annealer reveal. It's Thursday, we're live, and we're getting crazy here at the shop. No holes are on, still super warm in here. But Thursdays are 2 days after our Gathering Point show, and that is when we do a 6 to 8 live demonstration situation. It was show number 224. It was just the Glass Academy Young Guns. Nobody guessed our ages right, but we had a blast. We made 3 pieces, and we made a super tight collab piece from all 4 of us. So I'm just going to kind of go down the line. You know that glass, handmade glass, has to be cooled down overnight. Soft glass with the coefficient of 96. But Joey was just saying the other day, anything over 90 is considered soft glass. Isn't that true?
103.
Up to 103. And so that depends on if you're slumping, if you're fusing, if you're using it like we're using it with a furnace, if you're using it on a torch, if you're throwing it against a wall. You know, all those different things attribute to the way the glass is cooled down and how quickly it can change temperature, the hardness of the glass. So we're using soft glass. We have to cool it down overnight. We made product all day, and then we made product from 6 to 8 live on social media. We turned down the box, and at noon, a little after noon, it was like 1 o'clock because we had some big castings in there yesterday. We opened up the box. Things were still about 150 degrees, but we slowly gave them a pat and a touch, and then brought them out and put them where they belonged. Couple of these were custom orders. Starting with the first piece we made was this carrot. That's right, folks. A glass carrot. Look at that. 3 beautiful leaves spurting from the top of the carrot, and that would be out of the ground. As you know, carrots that are grown do have the surface level right about here. And when you see that kind of foliage coming up, you yank on it, and it plucks it right out of the ground. If anybody's ever played Animal Crossing, there's a really great sound when you pluck a veggie out of the ground or a fruit. Pluck, whatever it is.
Carrot top comes from?
Carrot top? Well, that's kind of weird because isn't that about someone with red hair? But
What do you say about that, Oliver?
I have nothing to say about carrot tops here, okay?
He's-
I got enough of that in middle school.
he's got nothing to say. He's done with that joke. But the reality is the top of a carrot is green anyway, so maybe that's just a false saying.
More of a carrot bottom.
Yeah, carrot bottom. You got to watch out for those. Whoa. But anyway, before the show, we had made the other 2 of this triple set for Karen. So we got a 6-incher, we got an 8-incher, and we got a 10-incher carrot. And they've all been brought down to this beautiful carroty point with different color leaves on the top, different color foliage, and it's just a beautiful thing. Due to Robin purchasing a cabin up north and getting super excited about it and having to go handle that business. We are not able to ship these out today. We'll probably be getting it to tomorrow. Karen will be talking to you about it, but I knew there was no rush. We put it off so we could do it on the show here live, and we'll be getting them to the mail here pretty soon. The other carrots that didn't sell on the show are this incredible purple mini one. This one's flattened so it sits right on the table, real nice and delicious. Then you got two other ones, and these ones are actually hangable upside down. The tips are looped so that you can dangle these carrots in your window, and honestly, it's a pretty cool looking thing. We've seen some pictures from the Glass Academy attics with different raindrops and icicles and vegetables hanging from their roof. It's kind of like back in the old days. We're in Dearborn here, the home of the Henry Ford, and I used to go down there to their colonial village outside and walk around, and you could smell them cooking and whatnot, all dressed up in their garb, and you'd go into the house and they'd have a whole room filled with dried veggies and spices and leaves for teas and whatnot hanging in there, and that's what we like to think of when we think of these carrots.
Pretty cute.
Pretty cute.
What else we got?
What else do we have? The golden carrot is still available online. Now, this is for if you're in some kind of bowling league or some kind of special scenario that needs some sort of amazing champions congratulatory situation. If you give someone a golden carrot, you are guaranteed to have good luck for at least 6 years after that date. So that's super cool. After the carrot scenario, Joey went into a partial custom order here, which was Lynn, who really wanted her own glass daisy. I don't have the original little mini one she gave us to reference it off of, but it sure turned out, it's right there, Joey's grabbing it. Turned out incredible. 2 layers of leaves working next to each other. Would you look at that? See, I'm trying to do it backwards here. There we go. Beautiful scenario. This one is sold to Lynn. We said who knows if she's going to want it or not. She mentioned she liked the idea of it, and she emailed us promptly after the show and said, let me get my daisy. What's the price? Let's get it done here. And she's coming down for a class with her friend. We're going to have it on the pickup shelf ready to go for her. And congratulations, Lynn, on a pretty cool one-of-a-kinder. Then we did the special collab.
Special indeed.
This was a collaboration piece between all the young guns of the Glass Academy. We've got 3 different vegetables in this royalty platter.
Vegetables.
You know what I mean by vegetables, fruits.
We had this discussion right before we made it, didn't we?
You got bright red, 2 beautiful strawberries. We've got 3 blackberries in there. And then you got a beautiful strand of perhaps cotton candy green grapes. And these are the kind you feed to your significant other like their royalty, and that's the purpose of this golden mechanism here holding all these fruits. And
Call it a bowl?
I'd call it a dish.
Dish.
A dish.
Dishwares.
Bowl or a dish or something of the sort.
Dishwares fruits.
Beautiful foot on it, nice and gold, little swirlage, not like spinach. We're talking about fruits here. But this just turned out cool, and it's always a blast working with the full team like that. That's what glass bowling's all about. And when we do a lot of production here, and we work in kind of an assembly line style, you get that rhythm with all 4 of the crafts people, and we're all working together, having a good time. It's really rewarding, and so that's what we kind of try to show you guys on the show, and it was a really good time. That piece, because we didn't have any tech, that was a special show yesterday or Tuesday. That piece, as well as those 2 are sold. That's the only piece that's going to be made for sale next week. We also had during the show all of the sales, 10% going to the Second Fire Project and donations being made online. So we're going to be making that donation coming up here in the future, probably next week. I'm going to let Michelle handle all that business. Michelle and Chris are out of town. Those are the owners of the business, and that's the plan. The final thing we have here is the giveaway piece. Let's take a gander at this. We got a beautiful twist cup scenario. Little fade of gold. You can see speckles of gold going on in the bottom here. Beautiful blackberry purple. Rare color we don't often use. Just a beautiful twist. And this is going to be the giveaway. This is a nice size glass. This can be smaller for like a nice glass of lemonade, or it can be one of those, I drink one of these giant glasses of water every morning glasses, or it could be a stiff double special something or other.
Hair of the dog special.
Hair of the dog special. But this piece is going to be given away next week. If you know, you know, and Oliver already knows that we're going to be putting up the e-news email on the website, or the giveaway question, whatever it may be. One of those cool tags. Have you ever tried a purple carrot is the question this week. Every week we do a question. You give away the final piece of the show. So if you haven't got your answers in, send them to enews@glassacademy.com for a chance to win your very own first of its kind blackberry and gold perps twist cup. Gorgeous. The lavender is not for sale, folks, and the reality of this lavender is it's not even real. So don't worry about that. Smells like plastic. Not cool. But pretty cool still.
Those are some nice looking rocks.
These rocks,
Yeah,
those are good rocks.
I like rocks.
Joey likes rocks. Robin likes rocks. We all like rocks. That's pretty much it, folks. There's just a million things going on. We got to get back to the action now. I tell you every show now, we're going to do it going forward. August 10th is going to be a huge situation from 5 till late in the night. Come in from out of town. Come visit us. Put it on your calendars right now. You'll want to be here for it. There's no ticket cost. Just come kick it. We'll be blowing glass. We'll be doing all kinds of cool stuff here. Hopefully much more of the ceiling is going to be completed, if not all of it. And we're going to have some really cool activities going on. So I promise you, you won't want to miss that one. Big shouts out to the VIPs. We're going to have your names and a little recognition coming up on the screen here in a moment to cancel out the show. But that's pretty much it, folks. It's a beautiful day. Over and out from the Glass Academy, and we will catch you guys Sunday morning for the experimental show.